We're in an acreage neighborhood today where you can get houses like that with a tree line for a massive price. Like, people keep asking me, Zach, where's those big price reductions? Where's those big price reductions? Right here. So I'm gonna show you the model. I'm gonna show you 2 inventory homes today, and they've all been reduced and they're all on acreage. And I think you're gonna love it. So let's go check it out, because this is gonna be fun. You're gonna love this neighborhood because there's like less than 40 total homes and everything is at least an acre. So I'm gonna show you the model because it's pretty beautiful. And then I'm gonna show you a couple pieces of inventory. And when I tell you some of the pricing on it, you're gonna jump to get into these houses. So let's go check it out inside. Come on. Okay, we got our study kind of right here off the front door area. I'm gonna show you. And then, look, okay, real quick, we're gonna pause. I'm gonna set you guys down. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna grab the map and I wanna show you guys. I told you, only 27 homes. Look at this, look at that. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like a couple pieces of inventory left, a couple of build opportunities that have already started with their flat work, so you couldn't necessarily, hello, come back. Couldn't necessarily pick the floor plan, but could potentially repick all the design selections. So if you're wanting like a definitely smaller, tight-knit community, but it's still spaced out, this is it. So we're in the study. Let's go see the rest of the house. Okay, we got our living room, tall ceilings, and you can look up and see, look at that right up there, kind of got that like crown molding up top. And you don't see a lot of builders doing that anymore. So it's a very nice feature. So down the hall, bathroom, smells nice. I wish we had like smell-o-vision. Do y'all remember when like the early 2000s when like Nickelodeon, dating me, like when you would go to the movies and you scratch the little card? I wish I could give you guys little scratch cards as y'all watch our YouTube videos. But bedroom, we've got the 8 foot. Ooh, those are solid. Listen to that. Solid door. Bedroom, coming back down the hallway. Bedroom number dos. Check the closet. Not bad for a secondary bedroom. Bedroom number 3. Similar closet. There's our living space. Let's see what's over here. We've got our powder bath, and then we've got our game room or second living room or whatever. So I think this house is laid out really well. I do, like if I was nitpicking, I wish we had another full-size bathroom. So you've got a powder here, but I wish one of those bedrooms could be a favorite child bedroom and you had another bathroom. But cabinets to the ceiling in the kitchen. Check that out. You know, see it? Gotta focus in for a second. Got that there. Got our dining space. And of course if you're gonna have a large acre of space, you gotta have a back patio to enjoy it. That's just the way it goes, right? Obviously, you can see where the grass stops. So that's important to know with these acre communities. Most of the builders are not gonna do full sod. They're gonna go off the back of the house, probably anywhere between 20 and 40 feet. They're also probably not going to fence it, which means you can kind of come in and do whatever you would like. And in this neighborhood, I don't think there's an HOA. So you really could do whatever you like. So back to the kitchen. We got the double oven, upgraded Frigidaire Professional. Interesting. So we've got the electric cooktop, but there was a gas line on the patio, which means they've got a buried, probably a buried propane tank, I would guess. So give you all that view. Kitchen area. And then we've got, this is cool, look at this. Kind of close it off. Got our laundry area. Not bad. Always a fan of cabinets in the laundry area. This would be your 3-car garage. So good space. So all of these houses out here are gonna be 3-car garages, which you know, love that. And then we'll finish in the primary. We've got our primary. Got our bathtub, shower. They did it, look at it. Tile all the way to the ceiling. I would have come across with the tile right up there, but model home, tile all the way to the ceiling. If you're building, do that, it's worth it. Got our toilet, and then we've got our good size master closet. All right, so we are, I didn't even tell you where we are to start. This is one of the areas of North Texas that is growing and not a lot of people know about, and it is actually North Texas. So we are up in Van Alstyne. So you're like, Zach, where is Van Alstyne? I'm gonna show you on a map, right there. That's where it's at. Growing area. We are almost to Sherman. And if you know anything about what's going on in Sherman, Texas Instruments is building a massive facility up there. So if you're gonna be working for TI and you don't wanna live in Sherman, Van Alstyne would be the place to be. Some school, they just opened their new high school. So we're right past Anna, Melissa area, and you don't find spots like this down inside the interior of the Metroplex. So what I want to do now is I'm going to walk you over to a couple of inventory homes, and I'm just going to give you the real secret. Are you ready? Add up, stop. Really close, right there. They've had massive price reductions on those inventory homes. 50 grand. I think one of them, when I was looking at the list, was almost 100 grand off. So I want to show you those, because if you're interested, you might be able to find a really good deal in a neighborhood that's only going to have like, what did I show you on the map? Like 30 homes. So you'll either love it here or you won't like any of your neighbors, and that could be really awkward. But you've got an acre in between you, minimum. So let's go find some inventory stuff, and then we'll meet in the kitchen office to discuss pricing. All right, we found our first inventory home, and I'm just gonna tell you, it's had a big price reduction. When I say big, I mean more than $50,000. This house is 3,000 square feet with 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. So maybe you're like, I need one more bedroom, but you don't find many 3-bedroom houses at 3,000 square feet. So I want to show it to you. And then of course, I'm going to tell you how much has been dropped. But look at this. Hold on, just give me, can I show you all? Look at the front of this house. Incredible. 3,000 square feet, 3 bed, 3 bath, and at least a $50,000 price reduction. But it's going to be more. Hold on. We got to stop. We got to look up, because we can't miss looking up. Look up there. We got our formal dining area right off the front door. Let's just keep going. Get this here. Here we go. Even in the secondary, guys, look, they kept the tub, 8-foot door, 8-foot door, kept the tub, but they went all the way up with the tile. You're building, do that. This would be our, see, it's got a closet, so, but it's weird. So this is, all right, now I'm curious. So we've got closet, I'm thinking this should be the study, but it's got a front bathroom right there, but it's got a closet So you could use it as a bedroom, but it's got glass doors. So maybe there's another bedroom. We'll go find out. There's your living, kitchen. We've got the beams. Look at those. Look at that. Everybody wants beams. I think they're super popular right now. So there's that. Over this way, we've got let's see what we got. Storage. And then primary bedroom. And guys, did you notice so far we have seen no carpet? Primary bedroom with a trade ceiling, no carpet. And then there is your shower. Tons of cabinetry all the way down. Tub. And then, listen, your shower here, this could I feel like, can I sit you guys down? Let's sit. I feel like I could recreate the Kobe Bryant pose, like after he won that championship and he's like sitting in the shower and he's like got the trophy and the cigar and he's like it's like, you could recreate that in this shower. Sorry, all right, let's keep going. Got our closet with the storage space in the middle. Good dealio. Okay, gotta go see what's on the other side of the house. You get a refrigerator, it's included. Do we have the double? We have a double oven. We love that. Okay, so now over here, we've got, oh, I spoke too soon. Carpet in the secondary bedrooms. But if that's the only place that there is carpet, we like that. Good walk-in closet. 8-foot doors again. Nice. Bathroom. Double sinks. Okay, we don't normally see it. Look at that. Double sinks in secondary bathroom. And again, tile all the way up. Good job, guys. And bedroom. Okay, so I was wrong, and that is truly a study up front. So if you wanted to make it a fourth bedroom, you could just totally take out, there's your dining space. And we'll hit the patio here in a second because I think there's something over there. You could totally take out those doors and easily, because it's got a closet, easily make it a fourth bedroom if you needed to. So there's your outdoor fireplace. And then you can kind of see it. So obviously you've got a back neighbor, but look at, kind of see it right over there. There's a pink flag. So you can kind of see that would be your acre. So it goes all the way back and it goes all the way. Look at how far, like it goes so far. That's the model that we started at, right? So you've got tons of side yard space. Look, kind of walking around the outside a little bit. Tons and tons of side yard space if you wanted to do that. And then same thing, tons and tons side yard space over there. Got our gas stub out because we need that. Let's see, what have we missed? Gotta go this way. We missed, oh wait, time out, back up. Cabinets all the way to the ceiling. Good deal. Good on you guys. And then let's check our pantry. Oh, did y'all notice that? Watch this, watch. Ready? Door shut. Light on. Door shut. Light on. Door shut. I'm a sucker for simple things. We're not hard to please, guys. And then got the glass inserts there. A little bit of a butler's pantry. Nice little mud area that could be easily closed off with the sliding door. And And then laundry room with cabinetry. And then of course your garage. 3-car garage. Easy. Okay, and then there's the front dining room again. So 3,000 square feet, some pretty decent sized bedrooms. Let me set you down. Look at me, where you at? Come here, okay. Decent sized bedrooms. I do wish it had a, like I'm nitpicking, right? Wish it had like a game room, just being honest. But it's okay. This one was $849, as they've dropped this one $80,000. $769, 3-bed, 3-bath, 3,104 square feet. And they've dropped it 80 grand on an acre. You wanna find a deal? This is where you look to find a deal. You've got to get a little bit further out of DFW. This deal doesn't happen in Frisco, Salina. Doesn't happen there. Happens up north in places like Van Alstyne, which is where we're at today. Happens in maybe down south, maybe, but on an acre, $80,000. And I think we could find one that has an even bigger price reduction. Let's go see if we can find another inventory home to take a look at. Okay, if you thought the deal on the last house was crazy, this one's even better. It's got one more bedroom, a little bit smaller square footage, but look at that. I want you to see right there. Can y'all see it? I'm gonna point it out. We'll go to the backyard to show you. That is trees lining your backyard, which means no back neighbors. I had to do a double take on the price. I was like, are you sure? And they're like, yeah, we're trying to finish up out here, trying to be done. I'm gonna show you the house, and then I'm gonna tell you how much they reduced it. And you might want it. Let's go. Nice little front porch area. Got our beautiful 8-foot front door. All right. Okay, this one they did the silver hardware on. Kind of wish it was in black. That's okay. Got our nice floorings. We got our study. Tall ceilings. Look at this. Woo, ceiling. Okay. Check the closet. Got it. Living space. Kitchen. Cabinets all the way to the ceiling. Let's go see the backyard. Because look at it, I told you. All of these houses have outdoor fireplaces, which is awesome. I think it gets too hot in Texas, but it's still awesome. Now look, nobody behind you. I'm just gonna stand here for a second and let you admire that. Like, somebody's gonna get a steal on this house. I'm just saying. If you wanted to live up north, and you wanted an acre, and you wanted no mud or no PID and no HOA, which means it's a sub 2% tax rate. It's like 1.85, 1.86. What did I put in my notes? I gotta check. 1.86 tax rate. Okay, should we go? We got 3 options. We go that way, we go that way. Let's go this way and see what's over here. Double oven again, Frigidaire, professional grade. So we've got our laundry room. And guys, all of these homes have like cabinetry in the laundry room and mud benches, which is awesome. You don't see a lot of builders putting actual cabinetry in their laundry rooms. 3rd-car garage. Whoop. And then this will be your primary bedroom with the tray ceiling. And tub, shower combo. Check the closet. Good size, not bad. Could be bigger. You could easily come in and put like another rack up top, which is kind of one of those secret things. Like if you've got these tall ceilings like this, like easily just take another and put in like an off-season rack right across the top. Then you can hang extra clothes or put one down below and you could have 3 and then you just get a little hooky thing. We did it in our closet. I love it. Love it, love it. Okay. Shower and tub, garden tub. Okay. All right, let's go. Oh, we gotta see the beams. Interesting. So timeout, back up. Boop, boop. Okay, so we did the beam here. We did the beam here. Do the beam. Curious, we like this? Makes like an L. Or should it have been more in the middle? I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. All right, this is our powder bath. And then here is your secondary game room, kids playroom, whatever you want to use it for space. So this house is 4-bed, 2.5 bath. So we've seen 1 bedroom and then we've got our other 3, fireplace over here. 8-foot door casings. Again, if you're gonna have these tall ceilings, you definitely should do 8-foot door casings. Good size secondary bedroom, closet. And then, oh, did they do it? Let's check. They did. Good job, guys. Tile to the ceiling. Do it. Bedroom and bedroom. All right, back to the kitchen office. We're gonna talk pricing on this one because I told you that first one had like a $80,000 reduction. This one, a little more. Made it. This house, 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 2,857 square feet on an acre, tree-lined acre, was $829. I don't even want to tell you, like $719. So they dropped this house $110,000. Could there be more? Maybe. Could you get closing costs? Maybe. Could you get a rate buy down? It's possible. $110,000. You want to find a deal? Here's what they are. I'm looking through the inventory sheet. Everything out here, guys, there's one. It's a 4.3, it's 2,600 square feet. It was $829, it's now $684. $828, $699. $838, $699. $829, which one we're in, $719. There's one that they've only dropped 10 grand, that's funny. $779 to $769. $849 to $769, that was the first one we just left. $875 to $679. So much opportunity. If you wanted a good deal and you wanted to be up north, let's talk, because I think we could find you something relatively incredible right out here. Now, if you're like, Zach, you know what? This is not for me. That's okay. I want to help you find something that is for you. There's a QR code right here where the beam is, right there. You can go browse only new construction homes. You can stay off Zillow, you can stay off Realtor. You don't have to look at all the mess. New construction homes, floor plans, communities. We've got it set up for you right on our website. That's your resource. It's right there. Check it out. If you're not liking this, we can help you find something. If you are liking this, we definitely need to talk because there's only 30 houses and probably half of them are sold. So if you want it, I don't know how much longer it's going to be here. We need to talk. We need to have a conversation or a Zoom call, whether you are here in DFW or you're trying to find something like this and come to DFW because you see these videos and you're like, wait, what? That would cost me $1 million wherever I'm coming from. Let's talk. That's probably the best part of my job is when we get to sit down and hear stories and chit chat and learn and see how we can help you. So hope y'all enjoyed that. I know I did, but it's hot. So it's time to get back into the air conditioning and go find our next adventure.